Alright, so we'll be going over how to find the author's purpose in a passage. So an overview, in finding the author's passage, you need to identify the type of writing style that the author is using, doing this by means of guiding questions and identifying literary elements and structure. And also too, having a background knowledge of various writing techniques and examples of these is vital. Alright, so understanding the different types of writing, there's 3 different styles and reasons for writing. The first being writing to entertain. The primary purpose of these would be to amuse readers. These can be happy text or tragedy, but no matter what, the hope is that they will amuse the reader. Examples of these could be a story, a poem, a drama, and a song. These can be informative, and they could really try to help try to express values and ideas that may persuade readers to view the world differently, but no matter what, the purpose is still to entertain the reader. The next one being writing to inform. The primary purpose of this one is to enlighten the reader or provide the reader with information about some sort of topic. Examples of this would be expository essays, articles, instructions or directions, and encyclopedias and other reference texts. Once again, too, it's possible that these could entertain, but no matter what, the underlying purpose is to try and inform the readers. The last one being writing to persuade. The purpose of this one is to compel readers to take action, convince them of an idea through an argument, or to reaffirm their existing beliefs. Examples could be advertisements, campaign speeches, and persuasive letters or notes of some sort. The same could be true. These can be very entertaining, but nevertheless, the primary purpose is to persuade people to, let's say, for example, persuade a product or service, or to support a specific candidate. So now there's different questions that you want to ask once you, so now you understand the different types of writing. Now you want to, in analyzing something, you want to ask 3 main questions. The first being, is the text a poem, play, or story? If it's one of these 3, then it's most likely going to entertain the reader. But if it's not, then you're going to want to ask yourself if the information provides a lot of facts and information. If it's a factual and informative text, then it's likely going to try to inform the reader. If it doesn't necessarily do that, then you want to ask, is the text attempting to get the reader to do something? If it contains a lot of arguments and claims, or even a call where the reader is urged to take action, the author's main purpose is likely to persuade. So those are the main 3 questions you want to ask yourself. Also, too, in asking these questions, you want to consider that the passage might actually explicitly give the purpose, so you do want to make sure that you're looking through the passage. Others don't, so they allow for inferences from the reader, which is where those questions come into play. And really understanding the purpose, it helps to better understand the main idea of the passage and what the author is trying to get across. Now you also too want to consider how these following elements relate to the thesis. The first one being word choice. You want to pay attention to powerful words and the connotations or feelings evoked by the usage of certain words. Word placement, what words are introduced or conclude the ideas discussed. Emphasis, what points are specifically emphasized. Are words repeated? Which sentences are more heavily weighted? And then organization, what organizational structure is used, and how does the structure affect the idea being discussed? So here's just another list of additional guiding questions. So now you can turn your attention to a video.
Hey man, what's wrong?
I need to get perfect score on my SAT, but this is so hard.
What's so hard?
How to find the author's purpose.
Well, when I was studying this, I found this DCRS book to be very helpful. Okay, so the four modes of discourse are narration, description, exposition, and persuasion.
What are you guys doing?
Teaching him about the four modes of discourse.
Like narration and stuff?
Yeah. So narration is simply to tell a story, okay? So take that tree for example. Okay, so one day this boy named Jesiah was in love with this tree. And he was so in love with this tree that the school decided not to chop it down, and that's why it's still there to this day.
Oh, I see. So what was that description?
Is that where you describe something?
That's exactly what it is. So a description is like where the author shows what someone or something feels and looks like. And yeah, it's not really meant to give a story. It's kind of to give the reader something to base their mental perception.
Are you going to do that thing where you give me an example of a description again?
Yes. Okay, so Jesiah after school was walking down doing this very weird dance while in his blue vest and unmatched shorts right through Adam and Jason's conversation.
When did we get here?
about a description ago.
Alright, so what's the next one?
The next mode of discourse is exposition. Hey, wait, where do we put the DCRS book? Oh, here it is. Okay, so exposition is writing with. So exposition is objective writing purpose to discuss, inform, make clear, or give directions.
So, like an instruction manual?
Yeah, exactly.
Dang. Exposition sounds useful.
Isn't there one last mode of discourse?
Yeah, the last mode of discourse is persuasion. So persuasion can be broken down into argumentation and persuasion. Argumentation is writing in where like the author kind of defends his own opinion using evidence, and persuasion is where you're trying to convince people to change their opinion about a topic.
Yeah, Jason.
What's the better candy, M&Ms or Skittles?
Skittles. Wait, what? You like M&Ms?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jason, why do you think M&Ms are better?
M&Ms are milky and they taste chocolatey and they taste good.
Okay, Jake, why do you think Skittles are better?
Because you get to taste the rainbow.
Okay, you guys just practice argumentation. Okay, Jake, try to convince Jason that Skittles are better than M&Ms.
Well, I mean, M&Ms melt in your pocket, and they're made with slave labor. So I mean, and you get to taste the rainbow, like I said.
I guess Skittles are better?
Okay, good job.
All right, thanks guys. I know the modes of discourse now. It'll help me on the ACT.
Wait, are we studying for the SAT? So now that you know your modes of discourse, do you think you can figure out what the author's purposes in writing are?
To tell a story, to describe, to give information, and to persuade.
Good job. We're gonna have so many bloopers. Hey you, Jason, what's wrong?
I need to get a 36 in my. Oh, that didn't work.
Oh.
Hey man, what's wrong?
I need to get a 36 in my ACT, but this is so hard.
Well, what's wrong?
I don't know how to find the author's purpose.
Well, you should use this.
Keep going, keep going.
Hey man, what's wrong?
I need to get a perfect score on my SAT, but this is so hard.
What's hard?
How to find the author's purpose.
You know, when I was studying that, I found this DCRS book to be very helpful. Okay, that's the end of the clip. One day this. Oh shit. No, you have to jump up.
Oh my. All right, so what's the next one?
It's exposition. Hey, wait, where do we put the.
Dude, I said after he asked the question.
After he says, where's the discourse?
Oh, okay. Where's the
After-
details? Okay.
So exposition is objective writing focused on capos. So exposition is directive, objective.
Oh, he said direct.
Okay, now we start. So what's the better candy, M&Ms or Skittles?
Skittles. Wait, what? You like M&Ms?
You have to say yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I think that helped me a lot. Thanks for the ACT practice.
No, that was bad. So now that you know your modes of discourse, you think you can find the author's purpose?
Yep.
Okay. Start over. This is Worldwide News with Kappas.
All right. 3,